Hello everybody, how's everybody doing? I'm gonna clean out my fire pit here this morning, scrape it out a little bit before I start a fire. It's about 45, 47 degrees right now. So I'm gonna scoop out some of this. Let's see, I don't want to scoop out my brick. Normally I just scoop enough to make a tunnel, a little air tunnel, so it can pick up air, put in air in here, keep it burning. Through the years, I have had a place where this was on the inside, which I loved. Always wanted to put a fireplace in this house, but these days I'll bet it would cost quite a bit. But I'll get this scraped out some so it'll keep burning better. Ought to be enough with that. Now here's my bricks. That's to hold up my grate. I got little chopped bricks, you know. Here's my grate. I got another little grate. I turned it the opposite way. Those come out of barbecue pits, old barbecue pits. Okay, I'm gonna go over here and get me a burning log. Okay, I've already got my burning log all, cut in chunks. Depending on how much wood you got, that's how big you keep your burning log. If you got a lot of wood to spare, you just cut it small. If you don't have much wood to spare, you leave a bigger piece. There we go. Put my lighter back up. Now, let's see. My husband's done piled up some kindling here. He done piled up some limbs, so I'll just use them. It'll make it kind of smoky though. Put a little cedar in there, and it'll give a nice smell. I'll put this top on here until some of those leaves burn on down. There we go. Now, okay. Tell you, I'm gonna go get my cushions to sit on. This metal chair will be cold, really cold. Okay. And I can just take this ash and I'll just dump this ash. You can use ash for a lot of things, but I'm just going to dump it. in my garden, in my pretty flower. Get ready for the flowers here. There we go. My logs that I laid down over there for a walking place seem to be settling in, which is good. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I hope everybody's good. Uh, had a good weekend. My weekend just flew by. I don't even really know what I did. Thinking about it, uh, it was good weather. Today is supposed to get up about the 70s, which about 70, that'll be good weather. Uh, I was shocked that it had gotten down to 45 so soon last night. So, but all my plants seem to be okay, but they shouldn't be in that lower weather. So I'll have to think about now how I'm going to set up my greenhouse so I can have more space. I always have a problem with space. And I don't think that I'm going to keep a lot of my hanging pots. I think I'm going to cut them way back and to dirt. Just cut them all the way down and let them grow in the greenhouse from there. They'll grow slower, but that'll give me more space and light. Okay, here we go. Fire, come on. I got some cedar in it. Um, I think my other cedar tree, is gonna start shutting down. It had some browning on it, and that's those Leland cedars. Y'all that have those cedars know what I'm talking about. They'll grow to where they're just beautiful, and then they'll shut off on you. They're actually man-made, uh, so I would need to put some other kind of cedars out there to block view, some other kind of a evergreen. But I'll say evergreens don't really grow good here. They only grow further east. There we go. Let's get some heat going. Let's get some heat going. Ooh, that feels good. See, it'll start a limb or two, start browning, and then it'll take over the whole tree slowly. But I don't ever just chunk them at the street for the garbage man to pick up. I always burn them because it's like I can enjoy their smell. Every tree I plant in my yard is sort of like my friend. You know, I listened to some of those people on that little protest they did, and I say little because it was really ridiculous. Uh, and they'd interview the older people, the older guys, and they would say something like, "Well, I'm out here because I don't like the way that things are going." Well, you know, that's not the government's fault. That's your own fault. If things aren't going good for you, if things aren't happy for you, you make them that way. It's your fault. You're not supposed to be like happy all the time. Nobody, nobody's happy all the time. But if your life is miserable, it's your doing. You can't go march and say the president needs to be impeached or thrown out of office or whatever. It's not his fault. And I think it's terrible that as taxpayers we've been paying for all that all along. We've been paying for all those marches. I knew it, and probably you did too. But yeah, if my daddy and mama were alive, especially my daddy, boy, he just absolutely couldn't believe. He probably wouldn't believe what's going on. He wouldn't believe what people are saying. I hear Hawk. I hear Hawk. Well, that's putting out some nice heat. I'm gonna step over here and I'm gonna go get me some logs. I guess y'all just hang loose there. Come over here. Open this area up here. I'm over here on this other side. I've come to get me a few pieces of logs. Go. There we are. Got a little bit of scattering here on the ground. I'm picking this up. Oh, there we go. Got a little evergreen over here. Get this into the fire. There we go. Okay, I hear the birds fussing at me. The birds are fussing and wanting me to bring some food over there. So, I might do that. And actually, I might I'll break this film up into a couple of pieces and then you can watch what you're interested in. So I'm going to go over here. First, I'm going to sit you down on the fire. And then I'll come back and get you for the bird food. I got my bird food over here in a garbage can, an old metal garbage can. There we go. I hung up I had to put my lid back on my garbage can here. Y'all wondering what I'm doing? Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to take you over here. And I've already got some of the bird feed out. But I'm going to get a little more. This is where I had my fish food. Put my booby trap back up here. If I hear that going off, I know the coons are messing around. This is what I feed the birds right here. This is black sunflower seeds. Put the lid back on. And the lock, here goes the lock. That keeps it locked down. Now I know y'all might can hear the birds talking about me. Okay, it looks pretty good up there. Let's put this move a little space over so I can put my white bread right there. Okay. Alrighty. All sound good. Put that back on there. Okay, I'm walking through here. And I'll go in the house here. Going in the house. I'll get me some bread. Okay. We'll come back. I got 2 slices. Here we go. I'm gonna stand Joe up here. Right there. Now, I'm gonna get over here. I'm gonna tear the bread up. This is what I call my bread birds. They come and they feed their little families. They come get big chunks and they take it back to their nest, and or if they don't have any babies, they share it. And I have watched them for years, so I know about what they're doing. Okay, there y'all go. And we'll walk back over here. Let's see. I'll take you over here. Okay, here we go. This is a ride, I know, but I will divide this film up. Maybe I'll try to divide it up. Y'all can see. I've scattered some on the table here, is what I'm doing. I'm picking it up. Okay, I'm going to get on the other side, and I'm going to scatter this feed. This is fish food. It's not dog food now. It's fish food. We'll watch it a minute or two here. You know, as it gets colder, fish don't eat anymore. They're not, and if they do, it slows their digestive system, slows down, and it could kill them because they can't digest it. I thought fish myself ate all the time, but they don't. When it gets really cold, they go somewhere and like hide out, and they really don't eat. Now, they might eat a little, I don't know, but that's what I've read. And I had a koi pond in the past, and I didn't feed them when it started getting cold. I must have had the koi pond maybe 10 years altogether. Uh, I've dug quite a few ponds in my time. So, okay. Now I'm going to go back over this way. Slide my chair back in. I got that part. I had more than that cleaned out yesterday, but it just kind of creeps back, you know. It'll creep right on back. This is my area where I keep a lot of my work stuff, firewood, where I work, store pots, all that. This is kind of like a little work area. It's blocked off. You can't see it from anywhere unless I walk into it. Okay, now we're back here to get nice and warm. Okay, well, that's a little bit of what I do in the morning when I make my fire. I build a fire, I feed my birds, feed the fish, and I sit down and enjoy my coffee's inside, right inside the microwave there. I'll go get that and enjoy this fire. And I wish all y'all have a wonderful day today. And I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.